Welcome back in, you guys. It is October 6th. It is Sunday. Sun's Day. All right. We are currently at 24 degrees of Scorpio. Speaking about crowds coming down a mountain. Grounding spiritual experiences into life. We cannot sustain peak experiences. We must find a way to bring their teachings into normal everyday life. We're a practical application of spiritual principles. Whatever we decide and perhaps manage to achieve in the moment, any root level shift in our way of being must be grounded into our day-to-day experiences and behaviors, or they will not stand. There are always challenges and examinations, and it is all too easy to backslide. We have to find a way to bring higher consciousness into everyday life, and this is the greatest task for a devotee. All right, so the moon being in Scorpio, heavily focused on devotion. All right, this one says appeal. To influence the many, words of inspiration must sparkle with magnetism. All right, so what I chose to pull this morning was the energy deck. And let's get a good shuffle. All right, so in transits today, we have Mercury squared the moon in Cancer early last night around 2 a.m. All right, we're going to see the sun in Libra. That is going to quincunx over to Saturn in Pisces. The moon in Scorpio is going to quincunx Jupiter in Gemini. Quincunx the energy of Chiron in Aries. Sesquiquadra to the energy of the North Node. It will then be in opposition to Uranus in Taurus. And we'll see it by quintile the energy of Chiron in Aries. And then it will then trine the energy of the Neptune in Pisces. Then we're going to see the moon ingress into Sagittarius at 7:34 p.m. tonight. And where we will see the energy of the semi-square over to the sun, as well the energy will sextile, all right, to Pluto. That will be all with the moon in Scorpio. All right. And the moon ingresses into Sag at 7:34 p.m. Let's take a look at the index for today. Take a look. So my Aries, you guys are at a physical 6. Taurus, a physical 5. Gemini, mental 2. Cancer, mental 3. Leo, physical 1. Virgo, mental 7. Libra, physical 6. Scorpio, physical 5. We've got Sag at a mental 2. Capricorn at a mental 3. Aquarius at a physical 1. And then we also have Pisces at a mental 7. So it looks like my Aries and my Libras are going to be the most physical today, with Tauruses and Scorpios, and then my mentals are going to be Virgos and Pisces. Everyone else is slim picking. Okay. Take a look. Third chakra is coming out, so the energy of vitality, life purpose around you, your power, the fire behind you. Why do you do what you do? Journey. Welcome in, you guys. You're called to take action. Someone's indecisive here. I'm seeing the 2nd and the 8th house in opposition. So that's going to be Scorpio Taurus energy, where the moon is right now. That will then oppose Uranus and Taurus. Alright, so we're going to see victory in some sort of endeavor. Where one has felt all tied up. The energy of the thinking woman is here. So the intelligence, again, is coming through with Virgo and Pisces energy. So my Neptune and my Saturn and Pisces energies. Or it's going to trine actually today with the moon in Scorpio. Blossoming abundance. And then we've got hostilities down at the bottom of the deck under there. 4th chakra. I don't feel that the energy of love is going to be of significance today. The highest mental is again going to be Virgo and Pisces. We're still dealing with a lot of intuitive type of energies, but it looks like it's calling for action. Let's see where this comes through. Welcome in, you guys. The Chariot is coming out over top of that 3rd chakra. That speaks more so about one's success pertaining taking action on their journey. Let's just see. Seeing Jupiter and Gemini transit here. Okay. There's the Discord. There's the Discord on one's journey here. With trying to move forward independently, it's showing. But I feel the mental is going to be of significance once again. Because it's coming up for Virgo's energy. And then here we have Jupiter. It's like overcoming being trapped in your head about something. The Hangman. Lots of like mutable energy coming out. Virgo and Pisces specifically. Virgo, Pisces, Gemini. Something's being held up pertaining to someone's win. It's because they're indecisive pertaining to their journey here. And again, I'm seeing like the opposition of Taurus and Scorpio, which can have to do with values, possessions, finances, as well as debt, emotional feelings, and fears. Venus and Scorpio. Something about when the moon comes up in Capricorn is going to be of significance for some sort of change. And that will happen by Wednesday the 9th. And I believe we said Jupiter was going retrograde on this day. We have on the 10th, the first quarter moon happening in Capricorn. And on the 11th, Pluto goes direct in Capricorn. So there's a lot happening within those 3 days. But that's what I'm getting. The next moon in Capricorn, where there will be a release of some sort of indecision and where someone needs to actually continue to take action with something. First quarter moon is like the momentum is gaining. All right. So we have to be like, are you moving forward victoriously or do you continue feeling tied up? Because this energy would be significant to this Jupiter and Gemini. And where one feels literally tied up. I feel like it's most significant to Jupiter's energy on that day. Because that's the way I'm seeing it here. I feel like someone's going to gain clarity, have some sort of breakthrough about what needs to take place. Heavily. Now, Capricorn's moon is typically associated to 10th house energy, so it can be career. All right, it can be pertaining to just more so one's life purpose. Because I'm feeling someone very indecisive here on where they want to move forward. I'm seeing numbers 28, 23, and 47 as well with the number 3. It's giving Empress energy because I continue to see feminine. Some sort of clarity coming through. Yeah, I know what I'm feeling, you guys. It's pertaining to something pertaining to like a feminine energy. Like some sort of commitment being tested or something. This has to do with like marriage. I feel like right now the hostilities are happening to tap into one's heart chakra. And are you fully committed to community? It's kind of what it's giving me here. So I'm seeing Empress energy with like blossoming abundance. I keep seeing this energy come through as if someone's being tested to either stay committed to what they do for career, work, and or in a specific marriage, relationship-wise. Like indecisive, is this going to be victorious or am I going to continue to keep myself stuck in the lack of motion? It's pretty much what it is. So this could be one that is very studious, gaining knowledge with the thinking woman here. It's kind of giving the Queen of Swords energy, right? Because it comes through as the energy of trying to gain clarity about a specific situation. The sun is in Libra, an air sign. Libra energy. But this like first quarter moon happening in Capricorn, it's a tense period. So it brings in some sort of like hostility. Notice he's holding a sword. And it's going to be whether it's communication, making a decision. Make sure it's one that's going to lead you to victory. Welcome in, you guys. All right. So the Page of Swords is here. I feel like there's more so if this is like pertaining to some sort of document or contract that you need to look over the details with. You're indecisive about whether you want to move forward with this or you just want to stay stuck. Because here we were speaking about Jupiter and Gemini. At its detriment, it speaks about documents, looking over the details, all right, having to sit down, have some sort of like business meeting, that type of thing. You're like, it's coming through as you're indecisive, whether you want to move forward with something successfully, because the Chariot's here. It's coming out with the Six of Swords down on the bottom of the deck, and I keep seeing this 3 women on this card as the 3 of Cups. Is this going to be celebratory or not? Is this going to be victorious or not? And I'm feeling like, if you guys notice, he's holding up a flag there. But the flag is being held up by 2 swords. So the 2 swords in tarot is the moon in Libra, where the solar eclipse took place on the 2nd. Now on the 9th, when the first quarter moon happens in Capricorn, it's a test of, are we continuously moving forward? I'm feeling like the opportunity coming through then. For those that have made the decision, right? The 2 of Swords is a decision to remain committed to whatever is meant to come through pertaining to this specific community. But it's almost as if the energy is coming through as like having difficulties, hostilities surrounding the heart chakra. So air signs, right? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Aquarius has been coming up heavy in the reading, although there's nothing significantly there right now, right? But Pluto going direct on the 11th is going to give the opportunity for us to continue where we've been retrograding in Capricorn since September 1st to get ready for when it steps back into Aquarius November 19th. Pertaining to some sort of transformation where you feel tied up. All right, let's see. I know what I'm saying, you guys. There's the 2 of Swords. Some sort of crossroads. I said the same thing. I see the same thing here. So the divine feminine energy is more afraid to face the fear than the actual masculine is. This could be overthinking something. Pertaining to one's journey. And it came out like this. So have you been waiting on a specific contract? Because at this point, whatever is being offered to you with the specific community is like you have to make a decision. You are the angel of strength. But I do feel that there's a feminine energy here that has experienced a broken heart. I'm telling you what I'm feeling. And it's all pertaining to the heart chakra. Very strong woman here. Very intelligent woman. Strength through a broken heart. So there's deep healing that's trying to take place. Some sort of core wound. That's crazy. I was just talking about this yesterday. Alright. So once again, this is what I'm feeling the energy is. Let's look at the victory. Rise and shine, you guys. I told you I was getting Queen of Swords energy, right? It's giving Libra energy. Sun and Libra energy. Libra. Seeing past the confusions and the illusions when this next new moon or when the first quarter moon comes up in Capricorn. Pertaining to someone packing their shit and leaving. Career. 10th house energy. Has been thinking things over and over and over. This is giving someone independently moving forward. But feeling like they're stuck pertaining to their success. Once again, this is all mutable energy. It's like having to adapt to the changes and find it to be where you're flexible with what's happening in the environment right now. And where your success is going to lead you. Where you're going to have the victory. Alright. So if you choose to divorce, it's possibly going to be your best option. It says, let yourself be open to victory on every level pertaining to achievement and success. I think I was calling out divorces like over and over and over again the other day. A lot. For those that more so feel tied up. Someone's about to travel, gone out of there. I can't make it up. They're going to go focus on business. Because this is the best option right now. Is what it's saying. Where you may have been confused about something. It's the energy surrounding, you know, the heart chakra. Where one has experienced heartbreak is what's going to cause the hostility and possibly separate from a specific community of people. It's either you focus on just this and you focus on that contract, whatever's being offered pertaining to career work, Ace of Pentacles, and you move forward. I feel like you have the truth, you have the clarity of why this is all happening. at this specific time, and I said cardinal energy were initiators. At the beginning of every new season, there's a new challenge. This one just happens to be Libra season, where this man is holding up a sword, all right? And it's more so like you and your partner are looking at and facing the same reality, the same truth. That it's time to either divorce and move forward and face that fear, separate and go focus on career. Queen of Swords, Eight of Wands, where things will actually start accelerating quickly. All right. So I'm seeing the 28th and or the 23rd being of significance here. I feel like you're going to end up running right into the energy of your soulmate. Six of Pentacles, someone that brings in a sense of harmony. If you're in an unhappy relationship and you're divorcing and you choose to travel and focus on work, I said it the other day, this is where you're going to find your person. This is where your focus will be. But you're going to end up running into the energy of love there. It's a community of people that's surrounded by this. It's almost like you making your decision and having protection behind that. It's the way it's coming through. Could be someone from your past. Six of Cups down at the bottom of the deck. It's a reconciliation. So the person you're meant to be around, surrounded right now, in business, in love, in a friendship, whoever the fuck, they're coming through victoriously on your path very soon. All right, let's look at all tied up. You know exactly what has been keeping you stuck here. The reason that you have to go reconcile with this person is, again, you're tapping into the energy of the Angel of Strength. It's the same message, you guys. Broken heart and the woman holding a heart. This woman holding a heart has been dealing with lots of, once again, deep healing pertaining to their heart chakra. They've been manifesting through the energy of the door to spirit. All right. It's showing the same way here. This person's very guarded, all tied up in their energy, possibly very frustrated. All right. It's giving me frustration because I'm seeing the lion here. It's the same message. Due to the heartache, due to the lack of someone's, energy around them. Due to the lack of finances, due to the lack of unemployment, due to the lack of taking action. Being supported by the divine, yes, in order to manifest what's meant to come in. But it's continuously tapping into this energy that they're trying to overcome. It's the same message. Notice the broken heart. There's the Three of Swords. Broken heart. All right. There's the Angel of Strength. There we have the Strength card. It's the same message. So the reason you have to go reconcile with this person is because your manifestation has been coming through the energy of you having to open up, once again, your heart space. to this person, whoever this person is. And it could just be your community of people, and where you've been actually trying to fight it, causing hostility, with opening up your compassionate side, tapping into your abilities to understand your intuition, because intuition comes through the energy of how you connect to the divine through the heart space. And if that's blocked, then it's stopping you from moving forward. It's more so like if you're moving in the energy of ego rather than accepting to reconciliate with who it is that has broken your heart, and facing the truth about that energy. So here with the sun in Libra, it's supposed to be an understanding on both behalf, right? Looking at both sides of a situation, because that's justice. Let's look at the thinking woman. Things are slowed down right now due to the attachment of that specific energy, of the thought of whatever happened back here and why someone was heartbroken, why there's a lack of right now, and how this person has to push through with strength. It came out the Knight of Coins with the Devil. All right, so this can be like an attachment, once again, on one's energy. And then the Seven of Swords is coming out as moving forward strategically, thinking woman, how to get past this so one can step into their abundance. Ten of Pentacles, what's that? Four of Swords. So there's the abundance, the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Coins. The Four of Swords is more so the energy of Libra, all right? And where the thinking woman was more so able to take a step back and really rest and rejuvenate and heal, but now has the energy of the truth, because there's the Ace of Swords, where it came out this way earlier. The sun in Libra with the truth, all right, being exposed, pertaining to one's abundance. This is going to relieve whatever someone's been going through, pertaining to the hostilities, pertaining to the heartbreak, pertaining to a specific community of people that has been tapping in here, specifically with spirit, all right? Here we have Judgment. It's all about the ascension period, all right, being called in. And or if someone has been fighting this, all right, it's difficult. Let's look at the blossoming abundance. It's the commitment that you hold to what you've got going on here. If you've made that decision pertaining to your journey and you stay committed, by the time the moon in Capricorn comes up on the 9th, Jupiter then goes retrograde. It won't be feeling so much trapped in your head. It will be, it's now to make a decision. Are you continuously moving forward with this opportunity or not? Here's the community of people celebrating, and here's the contract that's being offered. So it pertains to something with either travel and or communication. Yeah. Could be transportation. Could be like literally travel. So I'm seeing the Chariot there. So the Hierophant is specifically an organization, an institution, highly spiritual, meant to be more so of a teacher, all right, to help others learn. We've been speaking about this like gaining knowledge thing all week. Queen of Wands. Confidence is your key to success. The World card. All right, it's coming to a successful completion though. Let's see. Ace of Wands and the Death card. So there's a rebirth to something here. Towards some sort of passion. Three of Wands is progress. This is the energy of the Sun in Aries. Ten of Cups could be where you open up your heart space. Here we have the Ten of Pentacles. Eight of Cups, you feel like you took a loss with this person. All right, like emotionally withdrawn from this person. It's giving hostilities in fourth chakra. Split the deck, the Hermit. You don't even speak to this person. It's like overcoming some sort of dark night of the soul energy. And where the most pain you were significantly feeling had to do with having to overcome exactly that, the heartache. All right, and having to like learn how to emotionally withdraw from the hostilities that were taking place there. It's showing up the same way. Having to emotionally withdraw from that shit. All right. If this happens to be that someone doesn't know how deeply they have hurt you, this is you overcoming this energy through strength. Okay? So again, the 9th is of significance with Jupiter going retrograde in Gemini. And the energy of you overthinking something like this, being trapped in your head about this person, about the situation, about how you're going to overcome this, something like that. All right, I feel like you're more so over it at this time. Again, I'm seeing heavy 9. Page of Cups. There could be an apology that comes through from a fire sign. King of Wands. Page of Coins. I feel like this is owed to you, something like that. Just a gesture is the way it comes through. There's some sort of deep wound healing here. All right. So again, it has to do with, I keep seeing the opposition. All right, journey and indecision. Pertaining to one's finances, opposed to someone else's finances. If it happens to just be that it's what you value, maybe it isn't something materialistic, because that's more second house energy, Scorpio's energy, and where we are with the moon right now is deep emotional feelings that you're trying to transform, because Scorpio's energy is transformation, right? Something like that. Okay, let's see. I believe we are finally at the planetary hour of the sun. In 1 minute. So we're finally at the top of the day here. All right, we started this reading at the planetary hour of Mars. So let's see if the energy shifts now that we're with the sun in Libra energy and what we were just picking up on. I pulled the wisdom of the oracle just now. Just get a good shuffle here. Knight of Wands and 7 of Coins. This is someone coming in to invest. Nine of Wands, 7 of Coins. Someone has a boundary up due to some sort of investment, or has been holding back, trying their hardest to come through with some sort of investment. I just seen Justice. 5 of Cups, 9 of Coins, 5 of Coins. All right. Rise and shine, you guys. You guys are stepping in the room. Please hit the like button. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's unfinished business with this person, whoever this is. Unfinished symphony is here. That came out in yesterday's reading. All right, this person might be part of your destiny. I'm seeing the number 10, Wheel of Fortune energy. All right, needing to tie up loose ends. So again, if you feel all tied up, it's coming through as the lack of closure here. And they need to make amends with this person. All right, so we've got going the distance, bringing dreams to life, going the long haul, having no fear and putting in the work. All right, whatever is meant for you will never pass you by. That's what that card means. We've got yin energy here. So this is the feminine principle of receptivity. Speaks about letting someone else make the first move, gathering the information and taking in the clues and whatever it is that the conscious universe wants to allow you to see, and it will come through signs and synchronicities. I feel like utilize your intuition. I'm seeing High Priestess energy here. It may be coming through the energy of the second house, meaning something that you value. I'm seeing 10th house and second house, which are earth signs, Taurus and Capricorn. All right, where we just saw the moon in Capricorn come out with the moon and the king of coins. It's coming through with the energy of the Empress. All right, it's Taurus's energy. Yin energy, divine feminine energy. All right, so building blocks, strong foundations are what you're seeking at this time. You may be a beautiful work in progress, and that's why the Three of Wands came out earlier. All right, shows lots of progress, but it shows the energy of needing to continue to take action, because that's what we saw on the bottom of the deck there as well. So co-creating with the universe. All right, being in partnership with higher power, doing something artistically, being an inspiration to other people, bringing your fruition or things to fruition, all right, and having connections through sparks. So I think we spoke about like Vesta's energy a while back, and where Vesta's currently in Virgo. Virgo is the house of hard work, of being of service to other people, speaks about looking into all the details and being very like analytical, all right, when it comes to looking into every single thing that pertains to a specific contract, that type of thing, all right. But this is something that you're doing creatively and where you're trying to manifest through progress here, continuing to push forward, but there seems to be some sort of unfinished business that has you held back from what you're trying to move forward towards. And it's going to be you overcoming that heartache, that pain, whatever you're holding on to. So I'm seeing the numbers 47, 28, and 40 here. Coming to the edges here, overcoming fear and accepting the risk. The need to take a leap of faith, having courage and facing the unknown. It's like the Fool card is like stepping out there. It's Uranus's energy. So it requires, which right now in retrograde, in Taurus, a heavy look about like, what is it that you value pertaining to your possessions, all right, your finances, either how you make, save, or spend them, all right, and also pertaining to one's confidence. And then I'm seeing the thinker here, all right. So I'm telling you, this thinking woman energy we saw already, it's like moving strategically, focusing, all right, on your wisdom, your knowledge, taking calculated action, it says. And then being analytical and logical. All right. And having the ability, being the master healer of yourself to bring in your abundance. Right. So the fact that you're focusing on the healing process of it all, overcoming the heartbreak, that's when you step into the energy of your abundance. Let's just put this over here. All right, let's tap into this energy. What's this unfinished business you've got going on over here? Why you're emotionally still withdrawn. The Saturn and Pisces energy. And I think we spoke about it yesterday because we had a trine over to Saturn and Pisces at the 14th degree. And it spoke about a lady in fox fur. And I said the word fox was drawing me towards Venus's energy, where Venus is currently in Scorpio. And where the moon had conjuncted Venus in Scorpio yesterday. All right. The words fox in numerology are all associated to 6, 16, and 26 in the alphabet. All right. So what happens is it's associated to the number 6, which today is the 6. Okay. But not only that, it speaks about the energy of bringing harmony in. All right. Making amends, trying to overcome some sort of unfinished business with this person. This energy, Saturn and Pisces, which is the current transit, it speaks about the energy of one taking a loss. Saturn and Pisces, loss. So you're feeling this in the energy of the heart space, which is then fucking with the energy of your yin, all right, with your love. Something that you have passion for, or someone you have passion for. And it's causing some sort of hostility in the energy. All right, notice that the lion is ready to rip this damn man's head apart, okay? Something like that. So being emotionally withdrawn and trying to overcome that energy. And the need to make amends with whoever this energy is focused on, right? Why your heart is hurting. All right, Knight of Wands and the Hermit. Again, I don't feel that you are speaking with this person, but it's asking you that you need to take action. The Knight of Wands is a very fast-moving energy here. I don't know if it pertains to, how do I say this? Knowledge and wisdom that's meant to be gained from the past about something. Because the Hermit went through the dark night of the soul and was searching for some sort of truth. That's what needs to be communicated about with the Eight of Wands. And I feel like you're never going to find out until you reconcile with this person. Or this could just be like a heavy sense of needing closure with something so that you can continue to focus on your spiritual ascension. Because the Hermit energy is someone that's very wise and spiritually tapped in with spirit. I mean, tapped in with the universe is what it is, right? It's coming through as the ascension. And that's what's meant to lead you to prosperity and abundance. Bringing things back into balance. I said I was calling justice earlier with Libra's energy. Like right now is the time to see both sides of a situation. All right, High Priestess, Lovers, Magician. I mean, again, it's coming through in Major Arcana this time. All the mutable signs. Gemini, Virgo. Here's Gemini again. Here's Pisces. It came out earlier in Minor Arcana. So the fact that you need to remain adaptable to whatever that is. Mutable signs are supposed to be flexible with the changes that are happening so that whatever is being manifested, all right, can be understood subconsciously as well as consciously. This is Gemini energy. Pertaining to decisions that you have made. That's what this is. And remaining confident in whatever that is. All right. So let's look at Go the Distance. Having no fear and continuing to put in the work. The Emperor. It's like stepping into your boss man power. You know what I mean? That's all it is. It's like standing up for yourself, going after what it is that you know that's yours. The World card. All right, and successfully completing a specific chapter in your life that must have been of significance, because this is part of what you desire. It's yin energy that you're seeking here, but you need to have that masculine, that yang energy as well, come into alignment and unity. All right. So in order to heal, I feel that there's someone that needs to come through with the energy of an apology. All right, opening up their heart space so that they can continue to move forward with the truth and focus on the healing. That's it. Heavy pertaining to the heart space. So the Page of Cups to the Knight of Cups. This could be a messenger. All right, offering a cup of love. It's like what it is. After the hostilities have taken place. It's like not giving up on the opportunity that's being presented at this time. Because you want to overcome this energy. You want to have the closure with it and move forward. All right. Let's look at yin. So the lady in fox fur thing that came up with the Saturn and Pisces deal in yesterday's energy was speaking about using glamour as a shield. The real purpose is not revealed by their glamour, but the real person is. So it's not pertaining to your beauty or anything like this. It pertains to the actual person giving a shit, all right? It says, protect yourself from unwanted, intrusive energies. Glamour is employed by an initiate as a subtle protective disguise. It is far better to avoid conflict using strategy and device than to attract or precipitate the collision of wills. The range of glamours is much more than pretty clothes and a face paint, sexual allure, and physical beauty, but includes also the spells of knowledge, sharp intellect, athleticism, and also more self-deprecating attitudes like victimhood, false humility and humble, self-righteous service. Anything that tells a story and disguises the full facts is a glamour, and though useful, it is a little risky to exercise since it is so often carrying the burden of self-deception. So this is where someone is being stuck in their head about it because they're not speaking their truth. It's coming through that way. King of Cups. Who is it that you fucking love? Who do you want to invest in? Because the universe is giving you the opportunity to tap in and let the universe know exactly what it is that you feel. Yin energy can be feelings, right? It's a divine feminine energy. Who is it that you want to invest in here? Pertaining to your heart space. King of Cups is emotions. This is the person you need to go work it out with and make amends with. Eight of Coins. The same person you've been trying to manifest. All right. And the same energy that's calling for you to have confidence in going after this. Now, if this is pertaining to something pertaining to work, because I see it happening that way, you have the opportunity right now. You're already invested in something. The Page of Coins is saying all you need is this one more coin to continue to push forward and master whatever it is that you've been trying to bring into manifestation. Because you're meant to build on a strong foundation in whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, that you're trying to co-create with the universe. And it's overcoming those fears and utilizing your thinker, your brain, your knowledge to stay fucking focused. All right? That's what it's giving me. So it's coming through healing, focusing more so on overcoming the burden that has been holding on to you. And how can you continue to take action now moving forward in your yin energy? Let's look at this building block. So you're a beautiful work in progress. Don't let don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. Fuck them. All right. Ace of Pentacles. This is why this is being presented to you the way that it is. It's because something seems to be your wish fulfillment. And it's going to come through exactly that way. In the way that you've been co-creating with the universe. See what I'm saying? We're not here to make someone believe this or not. It's your strategy. This is how you're moving forward. I can't make this shit up. Strategy. It's you using your thinker, gaining the knowledge, moving forward on your spiritual path has allowed you to open up your heart space to go back and reconcile and or whatever is holding you back from closure. Is how you're going to overcome this energy of feeling like, why do I feel still feel hostility in my heart chakra? This is what it is. So it comes out the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Empress. I feel that what's trapping you more so in the head is the energy of like being anxious. Feeling like, how do I explain this? Feeling like you can't get what it is that you want when you can. Because it's all about the way that you tap into your creativity. That would then be tapping into like Taurus's energy, which is in retrograde right now. So there's a review of your self-esteem, your confidence, right? Happens to be what it is that you truly desire and going after that. Taurus's energy is completely fucking stubborn. We already know that. Doesn't like change. It's a fixed sign. With Uranus being there, it's at its fault. It doesn't have strength. It doesn't move forward in the energy of love. So this is why you got to utilize your thinker. Uranus is the thinker, right? It's how you make changes. It's strategy. Let's see. It's coming through the way that you utilize your mindset. Are you going to stay trapped with lots of worries and burden on your mental rather than just taking action? Is what it is. Remaining grounded could be of significance as well. Knowing that this is what I focused on. This is what I've invested in. This is what I want to bring into my manifestation. What I want to co-create with the universe. I need to just overcome my fear and go after it. That's it. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups, and Strength. Clearly. Your destiny lies on the other side of you expressing these emotions and remaining strong while doing so. This shows that you, in partnership with higher power, have the ability to open up your heart space and tell the universe what it is that you want. Do you want your damn King of Coins? Go after them. That's it. It's that simple. Is what the universe is saying. Speak your truth. All right? King of Swords energy can be a little bit cold at times. So if you continue to remain this way, then you're still a work in progress. You need to be able to open up these areas in where strategically you need to move forward. Maybe it is that you need to tap into some sort of mental energy, right? Stay focused here. Especially if it pertains to business. You can't let up. You can't stop learning. You've got to gain the knowledge to continue to push forward. But this has something else to do with it. It's about your heart space. It's about the feminine energy. And I feel like, once again, Libra season is asking you to see both sides of a situation. Any air sign can come off to be a little standoffish, right? A little cold. Air signs, right? They're all thinkers. Libra is ruled by Venus. So Venus is like, listen, I need you right now to tap into your damn heart space and move out of that energy. Let's look at overcoming the fear and accepting the risk. Two of Coins. Don't be afraid to adapt the changes, you guys. I feel like there are opportunities that are being presented as well. And once again, it's due to the lack of. The Five of Pentacles keeps coming out. That's just a fucking illusion that you don't have what it is that you need. It's a matter of you just needing to take the leap of faith. Jupiter in Capricorn's energy, the Two of Pentacles, it speaks about having control. All right, controlling the energy of what things can look like in your near future pertaining to you ascending, whether that be financially, in the energy of love, in the energy of happiness, or how you're utilizing your wisdom. That type of thing. This is an illusion. The Seven of Cups is like, oh, I have too many options. No, the fuck you don't. That's you obsessively thinking you have too many options where you don't. You're strategically focusing on one thing that you want to manifest. And that should be that way specifically on your journey. Right now, this one is talking about co-creating with the universe on what it is that you want to manifest, opening up the energy of your divine feminine energy so that is being reciprocated to you. All right. Let's look at the Thinker card here. So you might just be dealing with the hostilities because it says protect yourself from unwanted, intrusive energies. This looks great. You've gone through transformational energies. You've tapped into a specific passion. You're opening up your heart space, trying to remain balanced within your masculine and feminine, and being very successful at this. It was all your strategy on how you were gaining the knowledge. Focusing in on how you were going to bring the energy of abundance in. It could have been pertaining to your heart space. I don't know. Maybe that's where you wanted success. Heavy Cancer energy here as well. Mars is in Cancer right now. So any action that you've been taking, because Wands is action, it happens to be because it's been in Cancer's energy. So my divine feminines, once again, Cancer rules the 4th house. Your inner child healing, your sense of home and comfort, right? The way that you're able to tap into the energy of your roots. The epitome of the Death card is if you've been rooted with something and now it's time for a transformation, there's an ending to one thing and the beginning to something else. This is you strategically learning what that is. And understanding through calculated action, being analytical and logical, and focusing on knowledge and wisdom, it's what's the next thing for me. All right? First, you've got to overcome whatever the heartbreak is. Because that's what's keeping you held up. I feel like this was the lesson here, should I say. Because I did say this was associated to learning, right? The Hierophant. This was your lesson here. And why do you continue to feel discontent when you're supposed to be more so feeling happy and celebrating your journey? And it's because there's an attachment on your energy. It's like you've healed a little bit with the 4 swords on your shoulder. But now you're fully getting through the energy of those 3 swords and where the actual heartbreak actually took place. Those are stuck in the ground if you haven't noticed. So again, you walk around with like this boundary up. All right, I have spiritual strength. I'm okay. No, the fuck you're not. You need to stay committed to whatever you've been doing that's been bringing in your victory, your success. And that's going to be your spirituality. And then you can move forward. All right, where earlier I said the 2 of Swords, the woman was coming out like this, and she was afraid to face her fears. This looks like moving forward victoriously, where now those 2 swords, the man has the flag up. You've stepped into your emperor power. You know what I mean? That's the way it's coming through for me, you guys. So once again, it more so feels like a core wound that you're overcoming here. And I feel like it's been affecting my divine feminines the most, because this year we have the South Node in Libra. All right. And it happens to be that Libra's energy is ruled by Venus. Number one, it happens to be pertaining to love and relationships. All right. And where we have to learn how to release these things in order to invite more in. Things that have hurt us. Coming into balance more so with whatever that may be. I just thought about looking into something and it just literally crossed my path. Oh, hold on 1 second. 1 second. I wanted to look at what days were being affected by Chiron's energy. So actually tomorrow, the 7th, we're going to see a transit. So overall, the way it's coming through today with the moon being in Scorpio and having a quincunx energy, which is discord, over to Jupiter and Gemini once again, where you're feeling like you're trapped, all tied up in a way. That's just an illusion. All right. It's just because the moon in Scorpio has you dealing with that core wound, like going deep down into the depths of your emotions in order to face that fear, right? Chiron's energy with the energy of the quincunx is asking you, there's discord here because you have to run back and understand, why do you feel this? There's unfinished business there. Take care of it so you can push forward, because there's a Susky quadrant energy to the North Node. Susky quadrant is like understanding that there's discomfort in the energy, but you not understanding exactly what that is and why your destiny is being held back. North Node is your life purpose, right? So then we're looking at the moon in Scorpio in opposition to Taurus's energy, where I said earlier I was seeing the 2nd and the 8th houses. It pertains to understanding your deep emotional feelings and facing the fears, opposing the energy of what you find to be valuable, your yin energy. All right. And then we're going to see the energy of the trine to Neptune and Pisces. So when you utilize the energy of your imagination and you get creative and you move in the energy of spirituality, something auspicious will come out of it. Positivity and good luck. All right. And then when we see the energy of the sextile to Pluto, that's transformation. Bringing things back into harmony and accepting where you are on your path is what it's giving me. Because it's Capricorn energy, right? That it's in right now. So that pertains to if you feel that your reputation has been distorted in any way. If you feel that, your public image has been distorted in any way. It will then bring harmony back into you clearing the energy and understanding why you've dealt with the discord today. That's the only way I can say it. So upcoming this week, as we ingress into the moon in Sagittarius, we'll then see the trine over to the North Node, which is all the fire energy. But anytime we are in a mutable sign, you're going to see a square over to another mutable sign on either side it's on. So this one happening in Sagittarius, you're going to see the energy square Saturn and Neptune and Pisces. And it will also square over to whatever's happening in Virgo right now, which I believe is only Vesta, which is the asteroid of spirituality. And it should be more so in its midpoint or past the midpoint degree. All right. So that pertains to like the inner spark that you have and how you've been sacrificing and or devoting too much time or energy or passion towards something that isn't bringing you in the healing. All right. You need the energy of comfort. It will then trine over to Jupiter and Gemini as well with the moon in Sag. So that's a good auspicious energy. We're going to see Mercury in Libra oppose Chiron in Aries as well on the 8th. So this is going to give a sense of Mercury and Libra's energy is how you're meant to be like influential. And then Chiron is the energy of healing. How can you be influential to other people pertaining to those that are on the same healing process? And I feel like if you're the thinker, this is what you're going to be doing. It's very simple. I like that we have Venus trining over to Mars. This is a very auspicious time for feminine and masculine energy coming together. All right, heavy on water. All right, so emotions. Mars is in Cancer, Venus is in Scorpio. We also are going to see Mercury in Libra trine over to Jupiter in Libra on the 8th. This is a good day. Let me look at the index for the signs. Those are positive energies, so we want to take advantage of those. So on the 8th, we're looking at the highest energy being Gemini and Cancer, Virgo and Pisces. We're looking at Sagittarius and Capricorn as well. A high energy mentally for Leos and Aquariuses. All right. Very, very low for Libra and Aries and Taurus and Scorpio on that specific day. So the 7th and the 8th, where these auspicious energies are meant to come through, I'm seeing Leo and Aquarius are having a high physical, all right, and we're utilizing strategy, all right, and wisdom and knowledge. You're going to be able to push through something here and take action. These are great energies coming up this week, you guys. Even on the 10th, I'm seeing a pickup of energy with, who's this? Virgo and Pisces. All right, so we're now looking at this like fixed energy to mutable energy overall with where the trines are happening. Fire energy versus air energy versus, you know what I mean? Like that type of thing. Big deal. Where we've been seeing the opposition starting off the month of, or the season of Libra in opposition to Aries. We're finally starting to see it trine over as the moon is ingressing through this cardinal energy. All right. So the full moon will happen in Aries on the 17th, the following week, after we experience that first quarter moon in Capricorn. All right, so these are the days leading up to this first quarter moon in Capricorn. Jupiter going retrograde in Gemini, as well as Pluto going direct in Capricorn. All right, so we're going to pull a crystal on this, you guys, and I will check you guys out later on today. Just a little energy check-in for what's coming up this week as we end this beautiful Sunday. Let's see what's going on. All right, so luck and good fortune, potential and possibility with new opportunities presenting. Got green aventurine here, number 25. If you know, you know. My high priestesses and my Hierophant energies always come out with the number 25 and or 52. It's a great energy to come out there. All right, so Lepidolite, stabilizing the soul, the stone of transition. This is more so the peace stone. Speaks about simplification, manageability, organization, and doing things one task at a time. We've got Diamond here. All right, the priceless gift of time and pressure combined, beauty and strength arising from trials and challenges, and the right use of your power. All right, so I'm seeing numbers 25, 32, and 20. And then we've got Rose Quartz with self-love, self-worth, being enough, and worthiness. I haven't seen a lineup like this. Moldavite on the bottom of the deck. That's insane. Heavy transformation here. All right, transformation, rebirth through fire, initiation, opening up to new experiences, revitalization, and renewal. I have not seen a lineup of like crystals like this in a very long time. You can tell there's a shift happening here. Heavy on green, I'm seeing heavy heart chakra energy. And this is where the hostility was coming in the reading. All right, any purples are going to be crown chakra energy. All right, heavy focus on self-love. Let's look at these. 25 with green aventurine. All right, so the energy of green aventurine is reminiscent of a forest walk. It brings us down out of our heads and into our hearts while gently grounding us at the same time. Meditation with the stone cultivates a feeling of balance and non-attachment, allowing us to easily become calm and heart-centered. So very significant to the reading. Where is my lepidolite? Here we go. All right, it says lepidolite is the go-to stone for times of stress. It teaches us how to slow down and care for ourselves. Although useful in meditation, this stone is just as effective placed in the bathtub while we soak and have a cup of tea and relax. All right, so the diamond card. It says diamonds can be formed in the Earth's mantle, in a lab, or due to a collision of an asteroid with Earth. However they come into being, they can teach us that extreme pressure and hardship can transform even the most ordinary into something incredibly strong and beautiful. Diamond Spirit asks us to contemplate how something that felt unbearable may have actually assisted us becoming more fully who we are. Can you see how strong you are now? So whatever the heartbreak was that was coming out in the reading is more so how you became strong. All right, having to be able to push through that energy. 48 with rose quartz. Alright, so rose quartz is often identified with romantic love, but this beautiful stone, in fact, encourages us to experience love in its myriad forms. From a mother's tender care of her child to random acts of service or kindness toward a stranger, rose quartz encompasses all expressions of love, including self-love. Meditation with the stone brings knowings that we are a part of this loving frequency and that we are all perfect and always have been. All right, and then we've got the energy of moldavite. It says moldavite is a green tektite thought to have been formed when a meteorite crashed into Czech Republic approximately 14.8 million years ago. It is a crystal heralding massive transformation on all levels. This is not a stone to play with or take lightly. It is definitely not recommended for those unwilling to step out of their comfort zone. Once engaging with moldavite, we need to buckle up because things are going to get interesting. All right, so that's very powerful energy. You've got massive transformation coming in, focusing on stabilizing your soul, focusing on self-love. All right, I love it. All right, love you guys. I'm out of here.